Alright, so we already got 3 modes down and only 4 more left, which that will have to be quite obvious in this case. So that would being said though, that we're just about to do high rollers, and then after that I will do time attack for those 2 modes are just for today. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with high rollers to see how this plays out. Play minigames to determine the order in which players roll around the board to pick up points. The first player to reach 500 points is the champion. And this mode can only take about like 30 minutes, so yeah, let's go ahead and just select a different character now. I'm going to actually select I'm going for Yoshi for this one, and yeah, we already seen those guys, but at least we'll select Mario and Kamek and Shy Guy again from, well, Kamek and Shy Guy from the Garden Battle, and then Mario is nowhere to be seen so far since, well, Bowser Station. Alright, so here we are, takes place above the skies, and then somehow we have to listen to Blue Toad is trying to tell us about what this mode is about. Welcome to High Rollers. You want to hear about the rules of it? Sure. Players earn points by moving their cubes around the board. The first player to earn 500 points is the winner. Each space starts off with 30 point space, lose 10 points but of value every time a cube passes over them. Once reduced to 0, a space becomes worth 30 again. Alright? That seems as vice versa goes. When a player moves over a power move, all of the spaces will reduce by 10 points. Hold the Wiimote vertically just to press the D power moving the cube. The number of spaces you can move is determined by your order, which in turn is decided the minigame results. The player who becomes first in the minigame will actually move 4 spaces, second can move 3, and then third will be 2, and fourth of 1. So here we have the rush item, which the player with the lowest score is rewarded a move item. Using this allows a player to quickly dash to the edge of the board, grabbing points while knocking off some opponents out. So basically that it does kind of reminds me like Bonsai Bill's Mad Mountain when it comes to those rewards. That except rather than just actually just to reach to the goal to make it to the end or let the thing is over. Instead, what you have to do is just collect 500 points to actually just to let this game to be over with. So yeah. Alright, so here we go with Plunder Ground, and I seem to actually did not concentrate very well, so I'm guessing let's presume it's this treasure chest here. Ah, I wasn't there. I wasn't paying attention here. But oh well though, it doesn't matter. Besides though, I might actually just go ahead and concentrate on these last 2 rounds as much as possible though. Alright, so I'm guessing it's this one. So I guess a few things I just want to mention that I would like to briefly just to mention this. That somehow yesterday, or in this case last night, I actually saw My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 5, the grand finale of Season 5. And while I've watched it, it's actually really awesome. It does kind of reminds me of something related to almost like Shrek Forever After. It's very similar when it comes to the concept. And also at the same time for the although, granted though, it's, well, it's a bit like the plot on Shrek Forever After, which is the 4th entry in the Shrek series, but except it's just, well, ponies. So, even though I'm not going to spoil the ending for you guys, you just have to watch it for yourself. But even though I've seen that already last night, but I won't tell you what the ending is, so those of you the brownies out there, including myself, so I'll just let you guys to watch it for yourself, so I won't, tell you the ending, so, because there might be some huge spoilers throughout those, so anywho. So anyways, this is High Rollers, as you can see, that I, granted, or aimed those 30 points, in this case, since I was in first, I actually moved like 4 spaces, and then every time when you come across to these little spaces, oh, we have the PAL spaces. Yeah, if you land on that, it will get you'll reduce as the well, all the spaces will get even something like reduced by 10 points. So yeah. And if you couldn't tell already, that once I actually pass through 30 points, this meaning that it decreases from 10 to 20, and then 20 will decrease up to 10 and vice versa. So yeah. Alright, so here we go with Mecha Mayhem again, but this time I'm going to be using Yoshi. So even then, this is a minigame we already played in Step It Up. So yeah, I don't have to complain too much. This it's pretty easy to just win this. But I'm hoping that the computer AI won't able to stand so long. Ah, got knocked back by Kamek by that powerful kick. And I somehow just wave. In this case, puts in the arms like this. So, well, I'll take third, I suppose. But I suppose even then, Kamek is going to actually get a bigger amount of points. Oh wait, I actually realized Shogo is going to get those points down there from as a row, which I'm assuming that's why he's going to get. But at least I might get to catch up though, so just like this. But and hopefully, I'm hoping in the next minigame I should able just to win the minigame and get some more points in the process. So I think Mario's gonna go ahead and just select the minigame wheel. And good thing, as I promised you guys, now we can actually fully play Goomba Village. The one time I haven't played that in the last mode. Watch the Goombas as they ran into the different Toad houses. Try to be the first player to guess which Toad house holds the most Goombas. Hold the Wiimote vertically, point at the Toad house you want to choose, and press A to confirm it. So it's a bit like a little guessing of how much Goombas does it has in these Toad houses. So I gotta have to pay attention what's going on. It looks like Yellow House seem to have the most right now. Right, oh jeez, there's gonna be a lot of Goombas around here. I'm guessing there's going to be just Blue Toad House. And Shogo's gonna go for the yellow, although I may be wrong about this. Yeah, at the end it tells you how much Goombas there are inside in these Toad houses, so that's about it. And it looks like the green Toad house has the lesser amount, and Kamek's in 4th, Mario's 3rd. Ah, darn it, I was wrong about the blue Toad house. It was just only the yellow one I was most concerned of. Finish! In fact, Shy Guy actually got it pretty lucky right there. But yeah, it's basically very similar to the likes of the Goomba spotting, but except rather than just actually counting them, instead you just have to guess. So it's okay. I don't mind that one. It's just that, well, I usually is not very good at what exactly house does it has the most. Anywho, but at least good thing I actually show you guys for that minigame off, so that, well, just let you guys know if how much minigames do we have left to play. But I mean, even then, that will be like, maybe even then, I wasn't paying attention after all. Anywho, enough about that. Still, we haven't played those two minigames yet, but we'll go for Polar Extreme again for likely just around the 4th time or the 3rd time. I'm guessing it's 3rd time. Start! But these two minigames we haven't played yet consist of luck-based minigames, which we didn't count it that so far. At least we only counted just only one of them, which will have to be, you know, the, which minigames is it called again? Oh yes, Mecha Choice. So yeah, like as I already mentioned this before in these last 3 videos. So just for today, or in this case yesterday. So hey. Alright, so another thing I'd like to point out is that only 2 days left until the, as soon as, well, November is about to be over until, like, 3 days, or in this case, 2 days. Because, today is actually the 29th of, November today. And, you know, I'm mostly excited only for, like, well, okay, I might just go ahead and just do this. It's quite tricky. There we go. I'll assume I might take those. And looks like Shy Guy is gonna get those points no matter what. Anywho, you know, we only got about like 5 days left until Mario & Luigi Paper Jam Brothers is about to be released. So I'm definitely I'm looking forward to that. Okay, Blue Toad is gonna give Mario and Kamek a little move item where I'm assuming that you only have to press the A button to actually use it, and then you only have to move, and you have to select only one direction from left, right, up, or down if you want to actually use it, and you can't even to like change directions, unlike the bumper balls in Mario Party 2, or even Mario Party 1 for that matter. But since we're not in the ball, but we're actually on the cube, so anyway, twist endings, so hopefully I might get perfect timing for this little dial twisting stuff. Got that part, no problem. And presumably that I managed to attain the victory without even missing the without overpassing those little red line. So yeah. And the reason why I decided to go ahead and do 2 modes for today is because, well, we're gonna do only one, which is this, High Rollers. Oh, Shy Guy almost barely trying to make it to the finish, while, although, even then, Mario did manage to came in 3rd before Shy Guy did. But, anywho, for those of you who already know already, that, much like the ones in Garden Battle, even though we haven't encountered that yet, but, you once again, while, someone's in tie between, if these 2 players are in 2nd place, or in this case 3rd place for that matter, or in this case 1st place for that particular points, that also meaning that, you need to actually just deal with the tiebreaker game, so I think this is the only 2 encounters of the tiebreaker stuff in Mario Party 9 in general, so that's basically what we can get. Mario somehow uses the rush items, so that means he knocked out both Kamek and Shy Guy at the same time. I'm guessing that's what I'm searching on. And if I actually, well, all these 3 computer opponents, they all got the move items except me. I guess I'm the only one who was not able to actually use that. But we haven't played the snowy one yet, because that was the minigame we haven't played yet. But we'll go for Ballistic Beach again. So I'm hoping I might go into just my aiming with cannons and stuff like this. So yeah, let's carefully trying to aim this carefully. But anywho, yeah, if I was going to win that minigame, I should able to get ourselves a little victory, so that I will get those Brazilian amount of 30 points. But if your cube touches the 0, that means you won't able to get any points at all. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned Kamek 2nd, and Mario's. Oh, whoa, that was a really close ending thing for both Mario and Shy Guy. I guess Shy Guy just somehow made it there before Mario did. But I digress. But somehow those 2 are still standing here. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and just move 4 spaces just up ahead. And I reached the exact 500 points. So yeah, if you reach 500 points, the game is over. So yeah, just to let you guys know that. And somehow I might actually go into the hot air balloon just like it does in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Although, kindly though. Hooray, I won in High Rollers! And then in the ending sequence it just shows those 3 players climbing up the rope and just waving, so that's kinda cute. Which, I kind of wish it just does that in some future Mario Party titles, mainly Mario Party 11. I'm not exactly sure though. Anyways, that's High Rollers. Now for Time Attack mode next. So, yeah, that's how it goes.